当新秀乔丹面对看不惯自己的前公牛队老大哥会发生什么？1984年，就在乔丹被选中的前15分钟，公牛队将自己的全明星后卫雷吉托伊斯交易至了国王，这让托伊斯十分恼火，因为他觉得菜鸟乔丹根本不可能会代替他。然而就在他们第一次交锋时，暴怒的乔丹完全没有按托伊斯所想象的剧本走。我们一起来听一下当时托伊斯的队友肯尼史密斯是怎么说的。
Michael was interested because we played in college, and so I used to sometimes before the game, before the night before, we go eat or go to his hotel room, and he was really mad at Reggie Theus.
What happened is when I was in Chicago, I thought I was going to live there forever, but then when I got traded, I was like a man without a city to live in.
Because when he got traded, when Reggie got traded, Michael was the draft pick coming in.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
I missed playing with Michael Jordan by 15 minutes, by the way. How about that one? That's crazy,
all right?
Right?
Tell that story.
I really never thought that I would leave Chicago, but
Your trade deadline is in February, and it's February at a certain time. And obviously I was going through, problems with Kevin Lockery at that time, and they wanted to trade me.
And Reggie was like, there's no guy who can replace me that's a rookie.
15 minutes before the deadline where they couldn't have traded me, and they drafted Michael Jordan the next year in that draft.
So he said, just tell Reggie that I'm going to get 45 tonight. So I went to the locker room. I said, Reggie, Michael said he's going to get 45 tonight.
Live from Arco Arena in Sacramento, KOBR Sports presents exciting NBA action as the Sacramento Kings host the Chicago Bulls.
At 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. At 6'3" from North Carolina, Kenny Smith. And at the other guard, right number 24 at 6'7" from Nevada, Las Vegas, Reggie Theus.
Reggie Theus against Michael Jordan.
back in those days, we had the Jordan rules, and I was back on defense. Michael was coming at me, and about the top of the key, his tongue came out.
Way Jordan to steal. Tongue hanging out everywhere.
And I could see it in his eyes. He was about to dunk on me. Of course, I had fouls to give. He never made it to the rim. He ended up on the floor, which was normal. Michael Jordan made a big difference because if you didn't guard Michael a certain way, he would embarrass your entire team. So you had to guard Michael differently.
So he ended up with 43. And so he comes into the locker room. He said, I didn't get 45, but you got to come to Chicago. Like, now that's supreme confidence. That's supreme confidence. He was mad that he didn't get 45.